John Hayes.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, for the opportunity to speak on this bill. Clearly I'm not a member of the Select Committee, Maori Affairs Select Committee, that considered this document, but I support very much the pragmatic leadership of the Minister and of Tohanari in guiding this through the Select Committee process. Mr Speaker, looking at this bill from the point of view of someone across the ranges from Wanganui over in the Wairarapa, I'm really delighted to see that in this situation we have overlapping claims being protected through this bill. But I'm also saddened because on my side of the hill, across in the territory stretching from Ngawi really up through to Hawke's Bay, we have two iwi, Ngāti Kahungunu and Rangatane, who are facing an identical situation as we have here in the Wanganui. The difference being that the leadership of Ngāti Kahungunu cannot pull together so that the treaty negotiation process can begin. That saddens me greatly, Mr Speaker, because we have the better part of $80 million plus or minus being the claim that can be settled, being held up by squabbling, dysfunctional leadership, and I think that's really unfortunate. One of our tribes, one of our iwi, Rangatane, are ready to go, and they're being held up by this very unsatisfactory situation. The second general point I'd like to make, Mr Speaker, from the point of view of looking at the sweep of history in this country and our relationship with Pacific people, is that if we had said to Pacific people 30 years ago, how do you feel about the relationship between New Zealand, Pākehā and Maori, I think people would have, in the Pacific, looked at us sideways, because I've always felt that Pacific people judge how things are going in New Zealand by looking at this relationship between Maori and Pākehā. And I would particularly urge Pacific people listening to this debate tonight to think about how the relationship between Pākehā and Maori has changed and improved for significantly better outcomes for both Maori and for Pākehā as we move into the future in this country. I hope it will be possible one day to transpose the model that we have developed for the relationship between Maori and Pākehā also to apply, for example, to Pākehā people and Niuean people, or Pākehā New Zealanders and Tokelauans, or even people from Cook Islands extraction and the New Zealand community. And this is fundamentally important because we all carry the same passport. We all carry the same nationality. And I think that this piece of very pragmatic legislation protecting the interests of our people from Whanganui is really important for Pacific people to judge their relationship with the Crown and New Zealand, and in particularly the honourable behaviour of the Crown. Mr Speaker, with those words, I'm really supportive of this bill, and I think that the agreement by the Crown to enter into this very pragmatic relationship can only take us forward in leaps and bounds. Mr Speaker, with those words, I would like to commend entirely this bill to the House. Thank you.